Southport, Merseyside, a town defined by its charm and calm, seaside memories, summer afternoons, and safe neighborhoods. But in July 2024, that serenity was shattered. On July 29th, 26 children gathered inside Hart Space Studio for a Taylor Swift-themed yoga and dance workshop. Laughter echoed through the halls. There were glow sticks, tiaras, and homemade cupcakes. A normal summer morning. No one knew what was coming. At 11:45 a.m., a teenager entered the venue. Not to dance, not to learn, but to kill. In just a few horrific minutes, 3 young girls were fatally stabbed. 10 others, children and adults, were wounded. The chaos was sudden and irreversible. They were just children, innocent, bright, gone. Their families would never hear their laughter again. Birthdays would forever be reminders of what was stolen. In the hours after, confusion gave way to fury. Rumors flooded the internet. Wild accusations spread. False claims of a terrorist plot. Conspiracy theories. A community desperate for answers became a breeding ground for anger. Protests turned to riots. A local mosque was attacked. Police scrambled to restore calm. The misinformation did more than inflame. It distracted from the truth. While the town burned with suspicion, the real story remained buried beneath the noise. The attacker was 17-year-old Axel Rudakubana from Banks, Lancashire, a boy who once blended in with the background, now the face of a national tragedy. Police found violent propaganda in his possession, a fascination with mass killings, a twisted obsession with infamy, but no clear ideology, just darkness. He acted alone. He had no political statement, no manifesto, just a thirst for violence. Axel had been referred to the UK's Prevent program 3 times, flagged for fantasies of violence. Once he told a counselor he wanted to poison a school cafeteria. Another time he joked about mass shootings. Each time, he was dismissed. But nothing changed. The system missed him. There were warnings, loud ones. And still, no intervention came. And the cost was unspeakable. In January 2025, Rudakubana pled guilty to all charges, 3 counts of murder, 10 of attempted murder, production of ricin. The sentence? Life in prison, with a minimum term of 52 years, one of the longest ever handed to a juvenile in UK history, a punishment designed not only to remove him from society, but to send a message. In the aftermath, the community grieved. Southport's tourism plummeted. Local business suffered. The vibrancy drained from its streets. But amidst the sorrow came solidarity. Churches opened their doors. Muslim leaders condemned the violence and offered support. Mothers, who had once been strangers, found strength in one another. A town united in pain and resolve. Southport will carry this wound for generations. The faces of Bibi, Elsie, and Alice will never. This wasn't just a tragedy. It was a failure of systems, of safety nets, of foresight. A failure we cannot afford to repeat. What happened in Southport can never be undone, but it must never be ignored. It must be a turning point. If you or someone you know is struggling, please seek help. If you see warning signs, report them. And if this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe. Help us bring light to the darkest stories.